Hi and welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday the 17th of April 2025. Just to let you know, this is going to be the last Market Alert for this week as we head into the Easter weekend celebrations. Tomorrow is Good Friday, so most markets half day or closed. And then on Monday we've got the bank holiday as well, so I will be back on Tuesday taking advantage of this small break. And talking of break, the markets broke again last night as stocks puke as Fed Powell raises spectre of stagflation. You don't want stagflation, rising prices, and a slowdown in the economy. So interesting. We may find ourselves in a challenging scenario in which our dual mandate goals are in tension. Yes, because obviously the Fed want the economy to continue to grow, and they don't want rising prices. That's the last thing that they need. So what was the other headlines that we had? US stocks declined and havens were bid amid China trade frictions. Still, that's continuing. And risk off trade amid US-China tensions while Powell sticks to script. Right, so we'll look at the markets and kick off with the Dow. So we can see there yesterday the Dow was down, but finding support overnight, trying to get back above the 40,000 level as well, which is very important for the Dow, as you can see. No reason why, as we head into the weekend, slow down in trade as just like the end of last week, as you get towards Friday. Things seem to calm down a bit. We've got the holiday weekend. They won't want any disruption to the weekend, so expect the markets to be sideways to higher. This is the reaction of the Dow to Powell's statement about or hinting at stagflation if Trump continues down the road that he's going. But at the moment the market's above the DP and starting to move higher. Yesterday it was just sideways and choppy, certainly waiting for Powell to speak yesterday afternoon. Or yesterday evening, it was 6:30 p.m. for the UK. And in the German DAX, no ab reaction really. The market sideways, bit of selling pressure, but the market moving higher. Expect this high to be taken out during today. That's going to be 21,524. That shouldn't be much of an issue for the markets. And the 30-minute chart, you can see already that we're marching to the upside there already at yesterday's high. Expect the market to consolidate. 7 a.m. market to move higher. Yesterday, market started off with selling, rallied, then saw further selling, double bottomed, buying came into the market, and then we moved higher, and then it got really choppy into the afternoon as the market waited for Powell, and you can see there what happened. The market down, but overnight we've recovered, no problem at all, and shouldn't have too much of a problem in moving higher during today either. The S&P 500, similar to the Dow, market retracing 38% from the lines that we drew in yesterday. Fib retracement down to this level is not uncommon. Just need to get back above the 20-bar moving average there. 30-minute chart, exactly the same, sideways. Powell speaks. Market moving back above the DP at the moment as well. Just needs to get above the 200 MA in the 30-minute for the S&P. Have a look at the FT100. Again, discounting what happened in America, moving back quite nicely. Just need to take out the 20-bar moving average there. And again, just the Powell reaction, market back above the DP and moving towards the high there of yesterday. One thing I've forgotten to look at is the economic news. Let's just have a quick look at that. Let's see what we got out today. We've got European news at 1:15, main financing rate, good job I remembered. So we're looking at cutting interest rates in Europe. That'll come. And also we've got unemployment claims, weekly ones for the US, Philly Fed manufacturing, and Lagarde is out later today at 1:45 to say why she's allowed a rate cut in the Eurozone. So back to the FT100, the market sideways to higher at the moment. So a quick look at the dollar, and at the moment we're still holding at that level around the 99.65 area. It's very important the market holds at this level, because if it doesn't, then we can see this fall off a cliff. So it's important that it remains closing above these sort of levels that we can see here. So in the metals, silver allowed to move up yesterday, but this is being slammed overnight already. We may get Smackdown Thursday instead of Smackdown Friday today. Different story for gold, which we'll look at in just a second. And there you can see yesterday market holding, and then overnight, oh well, let's just give it a whack, shall we? Let's just whack it down. But you can see they brought back in around this level, which happens to be 32.12, so down towards the 32 level, but not looking too good at the moment for silver. On the overnight, looks like we could have another leg down, probably to the low of yesterday, which would coincide with 78.89, and also the 200 MA in the 30-minute chart. Meanwhile, gold, no stopping it, market making another new all-time high at 3,357, and still poised to move higher as well. 30-minute charts, you can see completely different slam in this market, if you can even call it that. Just a tiny pullback, and now moving back towards the highs to make another new all-time high, and I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't make another one today. As I said, we go into the holiday weekend. Let's have a look at the gold-silver ratio, and once again this continues to move higher. We went up to a high this morning of let's just have a look. We made a high of 103 on the gold-silver ratio. So a big move there. Massive silver buying opportunity. This is with this price suppression. As I said before many times, this didn't happen. Well, it's not happened since 2025 years ago. And we all know what happened there when we got the decrease in the price of in the gold silver ratio, and the increase in price in silver. So certainly worth a look at there as far as silver opportunities are concerned. And when the price dropped a couple of weeks ago, I went on the hunt for some, but they all sold out within a matter of hours, and new stocks now back with a lot of the bullion dealers. So this goes to show that when you can see these opportunities don't come along that often, and people think, well, it's gone up a lot. It hasn't even started yet. It hasn't even started. So it's not a recommendation to buy bullion, but again, you just have to look at the gold silver ratio over these times, and you can see how much it's out of kilter. It goes all the way back to 2020, which there you can see we still could go higher. It could still become cheaper. But fascinating to actually see. In fact, I'll do a bit of analysis on this and see how many times this has actually happened, going back to 1970 over the weekend. Right, let's have a look at yesterday's trades. And we started off with the market moving to the upside by 100 points in the cash in the futures markets, and then the cash market opened. Market traded sideways to lower, and then eventually found support. We had a short trade there. And you can see there as the market came back. This was a news item that brought the market back. All of a sudden it just turned around and came back. And then we can see market moving higher. And then into the midday, before the Dow, the market had already set its tone. It had become very, very quiet compared to of late. And this caused a problem in the afternoon with losing trades. The market showing a lot of volume there, but not making much progress. Then we moved up, closed out both of those two trades, back to the 200 MA, back up, and then back down to get a few profits at the 200 MA, but then another loser coming along now, as the market then just stopped us out because the stop was just below, took us out, and then the market moved up nicely 100 plus points, which is irritating, to say the least. But that's the state of the markets at the moment. Then Powell spoke in the evening, market down, but then soon gathered its thoughts and moved back to the upside, which you can see there, heading into the close of the Dow. So a quick look at where we are overnight, and at the moment the market is sitting above yesterday's high, which is fine and dandy, because that's what they want to do, move the markets back to the upside as they head into the weekend, a half-day trading tomorrow, and the celebrations over the weekend, and then Monday as well. So have a great Easter, and take advantage of the rest and hopefully some decent weather. We'll have to wait and see. But other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.